If you understand others, you are smart. If you understand yourself, you are illuminated. If you overcome others, you are powerful. If you overcome yourself, you have strength. If you know how to be satisfied, you are rich. If you can act with vigor, you have a will. If you don't lose your objectives, you can be long-lasting. If you die without loss, you are eternal. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear. Flavors numb the taste. Thoughts weaken the mind. Desires wither the heart. Respond to anger with virtue. Deal with difficulties while they are still easy. Handle the great while it is still small. Trying to control the future is like trying to take the master carpenter's place. When you handle the master carpenter's tools, chances are that you'll cut your hand. If a person seems wicked, do not cast him away. Awaken him with your words. Elevate him with your deeds. Repay his injury with your kindness. Do not cast him away. Cast away his wickedness. A leader is best. When people barely know he exists, of a good leader who talks little. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled, they will say, "We did this ourselves." Accomplish but do not boast. Accomplish without show. Accomplish without arrogance. Accomplish without grabbing. Accomplish without forcing. Love is a decision, not an emotion. Go to the people. Live with them, learn from them, love them. Your own positive future begins at this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. If lightning is the anger of the gods, then the gods are concerned mostly about trees. Men are born soft and supple. Dead they are stiff and hard. Plants are born tender and pliant. Dead they are brittle and dry. Thus whoever is stiff and inflexible is a disciple of death. Whoever is soft and yielding is a disciple of life. The hard and stiff will be broken. The soft and supple will prevail. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. If you do not value rare treasures, you will stop others from stealing. A violent wind does not last for a whole morning. A sudden rain does not last for the whole day. There is no disaster greater than not being content. There is no misfortune greater than being covetous. Water is the softest thing, yet it can penetrate mountains and earth. This shows clearly the principle of softness overcoming hardness. The reason why the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself. It gives life to others as it transforms. Ordinary men hate solitude, but the master makes use of it, embracing his aloneness, realizing he is one with the whole universe. Do you imagine the universe is agitated? Go into the desert at night and look at the stars. This practice should answer the question, do you have the patience to wait until your mud settles and the water is clear? So the unwanting soul sees what's hidden, and the ever-wanting soul sees only what it wants. When wealth and honors lead to arrogance, this brings its evil on itself. Governing a great nation is like cooking a small fish. Too much handling will spoil it. People in their handling of affairs often fail when they are about to succeed. If one remains as careful at the end as he was at the beginning, there will be no failure. Hope and fear are both phantoms that arise from thinking of the self. When we don't see the self as self, what do we have to fear? I do not concern myself with gods and spirits, either good or evil, nor do I serve any. He who defends with love will be secure. Heaven will save him and protect him with love. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. In dwelling, life close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. At work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. The wise man is square but not sharp, honest but not malign, straight but not severe, bright but not dazzling. The softest things in the world overcome the hardest things in the world. Through this, I know the advantage of taking no action. The hard and mighty lie beneath the ground, while the tender and weak dance on the breeze above. Spring comes and the grass grows by itself. The master observes the world, but trusts his inner vision. He allows things to come and go. He prefers what is within to what is without. If the people must ever be fearful of death, then there will always be an executioner. Our enemies are not demons, but human beings like ourselves. When you are at one with loss, the loss is experienced willingly. Is it not through her selflessness that she is able to perfect herself? He who knows he has enough is rich. Perseverance is a sign of willpower. He who stays where he is endures. To die but not to perish is to be eternally present. If I had just a little bit of wisdom, I should walk the great path and fear only straying from it. Composure is the ruler of instability. With few there is attainment. With much there is confusion. Fill your bowl to the brim, and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife, and it will blunt. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. Not seeking, not expecting, she is present and can welcome all things. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. When pure sincerity forms within, it is outwardly realized in other people's hearts. The difficult problems in life always start off being simple. Great affairs always start off being small.